Hi, my name is Cooper Lee, and I'm here to bring you a little information on a topic that I feel very strongly about because it affects me on an everyday basis. Whether rodeo is a bad sport or not. This affects me for just one simple reason. I come from a rodeo family and I do this every day. A little background about rodeo. Rodeo is known as one of the oldest sports in the world. It dates all the way back to the 1800s, and this is not just a sport for people back then, it was a way of life. Many of the events that are seen in today's rodeo actually started as everyday things that people had to do, like doctor animals, take care of sick ones. It was just an everyday thing. And in the world around us today, many people see this sport as abuse to animals. But the whole focus is not to abuse animals, but it is to put their health and well-being first. Accidents in rodeo do occur. It is something that happens. It's not intentional, it is just accidents. But all of the animals in rodeo are considered athletes, and they are treated just the same. Yeah, I can see how it would look like the animals are being abused and stuff like that. But accidents in rodeo occur just as often as they do in football and any other sports. Animals are treated just and maybe even better than most athletes. They are sometimes idolized for their extreme athletic abilities. My horse, for example. My horse is treated better than most people will ever be treated, and better than I treat myself. She eats before I eat. Every need that she needs, I provide her with. She gets a chiropractor twice, maybe 3 times a week. And I spend thousands of dollars on her if she needs vitamins, supplements, x-rays, any kind of medicine that she needs to keep her in tip-top shape all the time. Rodeo is filled with a lot of controversy about whether it's bad or not. For one main event, bronc riding. Bronc riding keeps coming up because of people's ignorance to the event. The first thing that people think of is flank straps. Flank straps are a piece of leather on the outside, and on the inside it is lined with sheepskin or neoprene. The flank strap goes around the flank of the horse and is made to alter the bucking action of the horse or encourage him to kick out higher and straighter. Flank strap does not help the rider, it actually stacks the odds in the favor of the horse, and it cannot make him buck. The first thing that people think of when they see this is we are sucking it really tight around the flank of the horse, causing extreme discomfort and pain, which is causing the horse to buck. That's not the truth. If you suck a flank strap really, really tight around the flank of a horse, it'll cause the horse to freeze or not to move and to stall up, which is not what we want. A flank strap is there to basically intensely tickle the horse because the horses are ticklish in their flanks. I can understand how this would look bad from a standpoint of someone who's not been around rodeo and doesn't really know what is truly happening. A couple of other things that people think is abusive to animals in the sport of rodeo is hot shots and spurs. PETA says that we use these to enrage the animals so it makes the cowboy look more brave, which personally that's probably the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. Anyone who knows anything about rodeo knows that we try to keep the animals as calm as possible at all times, because when you have an enraged animal, that is when people get hurt and the animals tend to get hurt. I hope that I persuaded you to think the way that I do about rodeo. It's not a bad sport. It's something that's been around for years and years. And people who say it is a bad sport just need to know the truth behind what is actually happening in the sport of rodeo. Thank you all. Have a nice day.